Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kayla Petrie and I'm here today with another makeup video. Today I did a look inspired by a picture of a duck. My cousin, she's been sending me makeup inspiration and she's really challenging me to step out of my comfort zone and to kind of find the colors that I see in a picture and recreate them in a look. It is a little more on the difficult level. It did take me some time to achieve this cut crease, but just to make sure everything was blended out really well. But I definitely suggest you girls and boys trying it, and I would love to see if anybody recreated this look. But before we get into this video, I definitely want you guys to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and make sure you turn on your notifications so you don't miss out on any videos that I post. Oh, and unfortunately today, the end of this look did get cut off. But I did want to let you guys know, finishing the look, I used BFF3, BFF4 on my lips like I always do from ColourPop. And then I used Naturally Transformed. This is discontinued and I'm all the way at the end, but luckily I have one more left. But it is a more, I would say more of a muted nude, not necessarily something that's really pink or orange because I don't like that. I kind of like this. And I haven't been able to find a dupe, but if anybody knows one, please let me know. But yeah, this is the color that I did use on my lips. And then also what isn't in the tutorial is my Becca highlight in Chocolate Geode. And this bad boy, I'm not really a highlight girl, but when I found this, I fell in love because this is absolutely beautiful. When you look at it on my skin, like, it just looks like I have a nice healthy glow. I didn't apply any on my forehead. I just put it everywhere else. But yeah, so now we can get into the video. Getting right to it, I'm starting with my brows. This is my chocolate brown brow pencil from Sephora. You guys know this is my jam and I always use it. So today I'm concealing underneath my brows with NC44 from MAC. It's a foundation matte stick. And I'm concealing on top of my brows with my foundation. I'm actually using the Maria foundation from NARS. It is their long wear foundation and I actually like this foundation. It's pretty full coverage. The only thing for me is really needing a really good primer so that I'm not oily with it. Taking that brown shade, it's called Saddle, it's from MAC. I'm just applying it to my crease and it's just acting as my crease color. So the first color I'm starting out with is that gray tone color and I'm applying that into the outer V. And what I'm going to do is really focus it on the outer V because that's where I want to concentrate the color. But I'm also blending it into the crease because I am doing a cut crease today and I want there to be some of that color in the beginning of the look with the cut crease. So I'm just using this brush, which is a little more small than my crease brush, and I'm using this to really define that crease. And I'm going to use another brush. You see me switching it up here. This is a clean brush, it's a little bit smaller, and I'm just using that to blend out the edges. Taking my foundation in Maria from NARS, I'm using that to cut my crease, and I draw my lid space larger than my actual lid space because I have folded lids. So if I want my eyes to appear bigger, or if you want your eyes to appear bigger, this is a way that you can do so. You just overdraw pretty much your lid space. Now going into that white shade, I'm going to concentrate that towards the beginning of the lid and the inner corners of the lid. And I'm going to leave enough space because I am going to apply another color between the two, but I'm really focusing that white matte shade in the beginning of my eyelids. Going into that green shade, I'm just applying that between the two colors. And I'm just going to make sure I really pack that on, as well as blending that all back and forth. So I want everything to be diffused and seamless. So I'm really going to concentrate that green in the center, and then I'm going to pat on top of the other two colors to blend everything out. Now going back in with that gray shade, I'm just making sure that the colors are diffused, and I'm just working that color back and forth. So I see a lot of girls using things as their guide for their liners and to keep their eye look clean. So today I thought I'd try to do it. It was kind of helpful. I think a piece of tape would be a lot easier for me to use, but it did help give me a guide, and I feel like my eye line was even on both sides. Taking my callus eye glue, I'm just going to use that to apply my lashes. Earlier today I had already moisturized my face, so now I'm applying my Milk of Magnesia as my primer. Next I'm using my NARS foundation in Maria, and I'm going to be applying that all over my face and bringing it down to my neck as well. I'm also using the NARS Radiant Concealer. This is the shade Caramel, and I'm just going to apply that everywhere that I'd like to highlight. For my contour, I'm using MAC's Foundation Stick in NW50. And I'm just going to continue to blend everything out. It's so important to make sure that you have no harsh lines. You want all of your makeup to be pretty diffused and seamless, because you want it to look as natural as possible even though you have on makeup. I'm setting all over my face with my Makeup Forever powder in Y445. Now I'm setting everywhere that I placed highlight. This is my Black Radiant setting powder in the shade Banana. I love these bronzers from Fenty. I'm setting my bronzer or my contour with my Fenty bronzer in Cocoa Naughty. For this look, I use my Mandarin blush from MAC. Today, of course, I'm lining my eyes with Smolder from MAC Cosmetics as well. I'm taking that same setting powder and setting underneath my contour, and then, of course, I'm going to wipe it right off. Taking this Midnight Blue shade, I'm just going to smudge out my waterline. I'm going back in and just making sure all that powder is gone, and then I'm applying my mascara from MAC, my 3D Dimension. So here's a final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Peace.